All right, back to me. This one's coming from Best of Redditor Updates, posted 3 days ago with 13,000 upvotes. That's a very popular number of upvotes.
Yeah.
My boyfriend has been collecting my rent for a free house. I, 24 female, have been living with my boyfriend, 28 male, for a year. I'm a graduate student, so have very minimal income, and I'm very upset about this. My boyfriend says he was trying to do something nice. My boyfriend and I moved in together to a house that he found. He arranged all the landlord stuff and told me to send $1,000 a month to the landlord's bank account. This is very normal rent in our area, but I could have probably spent less if I had lived in an apartment. I've been doing so for the last year, only to find out yesterday from his mom that his parents actually own the house and they aren't charging us rent.
Holy shit.
Upon hearing this, I asked my boyfriend about the $13,000 that he has had me sent to some account, and he told me that he was doing it for me as a gift to give back later so that I could, quote, see how much I saved. I'm livid. I'm not irresponsible with money. I have no debt, and I even have some savings. Over the last year, there have been things I've had to miss out on because they just weren't financially feasible without this money. There have been some times that I couldn't get my tires replaced, or I couldn't get a new blazer to replace my threadbare one, so my boyfriend got to swoop in and save the day. It always made me feel so bad that he could live just fine on his salary. Not that much higher than mine, but that I couldn't live well on mine. Now I know it's because he was spending $1,000 less than I was every month.
Wow.
I don't know what to do. I feel upset and uncomfortable about the whole situation, but my boyfriend won't listen to me. He keeps saying that this was supposed to be a surprise gift and I'm taking it the wrong way. I don't know what to do. Am I overreacting?
No. You're not his child. This is something you do with your 4-year-old or something.
And this post comes from r/legal advice.
Oh, that makes it interesting.
Oh my God. There's a small edit here. It says, to clarify, his parents didn't seem to know anything about this and were under the impression that neither of us were paying rent.
So I'm starting to think that maybe he didn't even have this plan all along. He was just banking it for himself. And that was just to cover his ass.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Okay. How would you feel if he was also taking $1,000 out of his income and putting it into that same account?
No, you
still doesn't
need
make me feel any
consent.
better. Unless it was a joint account, but you can't have a secret joint account without them because you need permission for the joint account.
Yeah.
So.
No, I feel like this is something you only do to kids. This is something that I think we've talked about this or we've had a story about this before. This exact situation with a child though.
Yeah. I mean,
you give the money when they're 18.
Something like that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. Why?
And the fact that you also can't get him to see your side of things is also a very red flag.
Yep. Jack's a little tease. He got up and stretched and then just rotated and sat back down. I thought I was gonna get
you guys a show.
My butt's going numb. I have no cushion here. Yeah, this is okay. So relevant comments say, you aren't overreacting. He broke your trust and doesn't really respect you if it's true. I would ask for the money back now. How do you know he even still has it, really? This would be relationship ending in my book. He is treating you like a child, not a partner. 100%. And OP says, I asked him for it yesterday and he got very angry. He said that if he gives it back while I'm mad at him, I'll leave him and that I owe him anyway for the times he supported me financially. I know I should pay him back some of it, but I certainly don't owe him $13,000. More like $1,000. Oh my. If the fact that you say, oh, okay, you were, quote, saving it so I could see how much I saved, then therefore I've seen that I've saved $13,000.
Great.
And I'd like my money back. Thank you. Wow.
So manipulative. I'm not going to give it back. Otherwise, you're going to leave me. And you owe me.
Sounds like he sees it coming. So somebody else says, "Oh no, honey, there are so many issues here. First of all, what the fuck are you doing just trusting your boyfriend to handle your entire living situation? You didn't ever ask to see or sign a lease. You didn't ask to know the total rent or ever want to meet the landlord yourself. You have boundary and independence issues out the wang. That being said, your boyfriend literally stole your money and lied to you. He's manipulative and psycho. Immediately ask for your money back. Move out and break up with him."
I like fair, but it depends how long you've been with someone and how much you trust them, because I think like when we moved in together, I wouldn't have thought twice. Like I would just trust you.
What are you talking about?
What?
Okay. Says right here, you didn't know the total rent. Did you or did you not know the total rent on our apartment?
I know I did.
Okay.
I'm saying if I was in this, if you were like, I'm going to handle it, whatever.
Uh-huh.
I would have been like, okay, cool. Like, you got it. I trust you.
You know, that is fair.
Thank you.
No.
You're fighting me.
No. It's fair that you would say that because that does track. But you got to be diligent for X reasons here. I think it's a very good life lesson to read your leases, know how much you're paying, where it's going. Like, that's just your own due diligence. And you're just very lucky that I'm so amazing over here.
But you weren't the one doing it. So
what do you mean?
Why are you praising yourself? I was the one in contact with the landlord the entire time.
Okay. What about in our current situation now?
Oh, you're fixing the RV for us?
No. How much is the RV payment? How much is the insurance? How much is the truck payment?
Yeah, we're
How much is
married
the truck
now.
insurance?
I don't give a shit.
No, but what I mean is you trust me so much that you don't look at the numbers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, babe, look at this piece of paper. This is the number. Just know the number. Just know what we're on. Here is exactly what it is. I'm showing you. Please just look. Please just know the number. I'm like begging you. I'm like, please know the number.
I'm good, though.
That's what I mean. You just trust me so much.
Yeah, we're married.
I know. And it's like, you can trust me 100%. But me, I'm like, what's the number? What's the numbers of anything? I want to know that information.
Interesting.
And I think in this, it's a very good, interesting thing where it's like, you know, you didn't sign the lease, you didn't total rent, and just, transfer the money into the bank accounts. Is that like a normal thing in other countries? Because for us, we have to just write checks. Like we never just do a wire, a deposit into someone's bank account.
Yeah, I think it depends.
Yeah. So Opie does reply to that and says, I signed a lease and was told the total rent was $2,000. I didn't sit down and read every single term because I trusted my boyfriend.
Holy crap.
Okay, but let me ask you this. When we signed our lease for our apartment, did you look at the total payable amount for it, or did you just sign it? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
Right? You would look at
signing it.
Yeah, but did you look at the amount of rent written on the contract?
Yeah, obviously.
Right? Like you would do that. Like that's just a good habit to have. What keeps making noise?
Everything on the table.
Oh. Like that's just
you're shaking.
Yeah. Like that's just a good habit to have of like reading it. And
but it sounds like she did.
No, she says she signed it, but she didn't read it because she trusted her boyfriend.
She saw the rent amount, though. She didn't read every single term, which is fine. I didn't read every single term.
Quote, I signed a lease and was told the total rent was $2,000. I didn't sit down and read every single term because I trusted my boyfriend.
Okay. I don't know what that means then.
How could they have a lease agreement that was $0? Or like maybe I guess they could.
Or maybe they didn't have maybe this piece of this lease was fraud.
Fake.
It was fake.
Like if I was letting my kids move in, like I wouldn't have them sign a lease.
Right?
Right?
I think he maybe just drafted up something bullshit. That would be crazy. Let's keep reading. I like this episode because we're both going through the story together.
Yeah, we're both fucking
it's
clueless
surprise,
over here.
Yeah, blind reacting for both of us.
Exactly. Okay, so an update comes another day. Okay, hold on. No. The first one was posted in r/relationship advice. The second one comes from r/legal advice.
Oh.
And it says, my boyfriend and I moved into the house. Can I sue my boyfriend for the fake rent that he made me pay?
Oh. PA. Is that Pennsylvania?
No idea. And someone comments and says, did you sign a lease of any sort? If not, your boyfriend was charging you $1,000 per month in rent. Doesn't matter if he was not being charged rent himself. Shouldn't this post say ex-boyfriend? OP replies and says, the lease doesn't say anything about rent. I looked back at it and it basically just says that we won't trash a house and move other people in. His parents didn't know any of this. As far as I know, it's their house, not my soon-to-be ex-boyfriend's. And then somebody replies and says, so there was a lease and you have it in writing and it says the apartment is being rented to both of you rent free and you and your boyfriend both signed it. OP says, the lease just says nothing about paying rent. His mom is the owner of the house and I have a message from her saying that she wasn't being paid rent and that neither of us was being charged.
That's crazy.
I think you could sue him. And someone says he extorted you. Get the fuck out. His reasoning is a lie to... obfuscate. Is that a real word or did they misspell that?
I don't know. That doesn't
OBFUSCATE. What he actually did.
Obfuscate. It is a word. Render obscure.
Oh, damn. So a final update comes 2 weeks later and it says, I told my boyfriend I was moving out with or without the money and he told me that if I left him, he could keep the gift for himself. I told him whatever and called his mother and told her I was leaving. She asked why and I told her the whole story. She asked me to give her a few minutes and then she would get back to me. I heard her call my ex in the other room and I could hear her yelling at him through the phone. She called me back and told me to take pictures of the rooms. I sent them to her and she gave me the all clear over text. She also sent me an apology for my ex's behavior. I left and thought that was that. A few days later, I got a check in the mail for $15,000 from my ex-mom. Not exactly justice because the original money was indeed probably gone, but I walked away feeling pretty good about the whole thing.
What do you mean not exactly justice? You made 2K.
But I think she's saying like it came out of his mom's pocket, not his.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that he got to keep it. Okay, so I would say if there was like a small part of the story where he's like, hey, honey, look, here's the money. It's in a shoebox. Here's the frickin' bank app. I can transfer it to you right now. You still got grounds to break up with him, but he could have something to stand on to say, hey, it actually was a gift for you. My last relationship ended because I tried to do something good, but I was in the wrong place for it. He fucking kept the money.
Yeah, it's gone.
That's messed up.
Money's gone.
Yeah.
And he's just gaslighting her in the process too.
Pure gaslighting. Crazy gaslighting. Insanity. Jesus, I feel bad for them.
Despicable.
Yeah, you're despicable, bud. Get out of here.
All right.
I would take that $15,000 and then I would sue him. Pay the lawyer fees to sue him.
Okay.